from a place where people stop and stare.
Follow fashion there, and we have XO Man in the studio. Big up yourself, XO.
Big up myself, XO.
How you doing, son?
I'm smiling.
Oh, it's good to have you in the studio. And we're joined as well by your DJ producer extraordinaire, Jaden.
That's where you drop the bombs and stuff here.
It's good to have you on. I need to set the scene for our listeners right now, because I'm a kind of average height man. I'm like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
XO is a good foot taller than me and some. You're not a tiny man, are you?
Far
You're giving
from,
me kind of short man syndrome right now. But it's great to have you on the show. Thanks for coming through. Tell us about Follow Fashion, because we've been playing it for so long now. We've been loving that tune. How did it come about?
Follow Fashion comes from, we were mixing, me and my boy Shay, who produced it as well, in the studio. Sometimes when you're mixing down stuff, you hear the same song over and over again for hours, innit? So we have this little 20-minute mess about session where we just make a track and write a song like within 20 minutes, just to give ourselves a breather in it. That's where that came about. So we made it, had the chorus, it was just sitting there. It wasn't actually meant to go out on any kind of EP or anything. But when friends come studio and hear it, or you're in the car playing it, people just continuously ask me what I'm doing with it. So you don't really want to not listen to people in it. And then I just thought, find some trendy people that can spit. So that's why I chose Michael Payne, Master Shorty and Sincere. And then Bob's your uncle. I
was going to say, because like we were saying that the styles of the MCs are so different. They're so varied. You know, if you go from Mikkel to Master Shorty to Sincere, totally different types of MCs. Did you have it all in mind for the track, or did they come to you as it were?
Nah, I had them in mind. I approached them for that same particular reason. Sincere is nothing like Michael Payne, but fly in his own right. So, and if everybody bounced the ball around, same thing. So yeah, that was my idea.
And we were talking about the acoustic version as well, which featured Ed Sheeran, and I know he's a good mate of yours.
Yeah, my boy, man.
How did that collaboration come about?
In the car, driving. Ed listened to it. He goes, "Look, this song's sick," and was like, "Rod, do you want to do the chorus?" And he was like, "Nah, he likes the way the chorus sounds in the original, innit? But let's just do another version, innit? Like an acoustic thing." It was all his idea, man. You know what I mean? And then that's how it happened.
And the video itself was shot, I understand, in Battersea.
Yeah.
Was that for both videos, the acoustic and the original?
Both of them I shot them the same day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. As we were setting up the first video, we just shot the acoustic version. We done that in like 2 takes, because it's 1 take in it. So we just did that. That took us not even 20 minutes, bro. So that was that.
I always ask people whose verse they like the most, and I know we've been discussing it.
Yeah, off air. A minute ago, you disrespected me a minute ago, everyone. He did, everyone. He did.
It was stroke of genius getting Mikkel on that first verse, because I think he went in. But then yours was a close second.
No one remembers who comes second in 100 meters for the Olympics. No one. Everyone screams Usain Bolt's name. And at this present moment in time, I don't feel like Usain Bolt. But it's okay.
Would you say Mikkel is definitely the strongest verse on that?
His is my favourite verse. Definitely. That's why I put it first. It's a good opener. And it's business, innit? So I liked his verse. And I don't like going first on my own songs anyway.
Why is that?
If someone's there to listen to me, it kind of gives the listener a chance to listen to someone else before they listen to you. Because they might listen to you and just not listen to the rest. You know what I mean? And plus, it kind of flowed nicer that way. Yeah. Nicely.
So we're going to play a bit of the Ed Sheeran acoustic version now, and then we'll have a bit more of a chat on the way back. So let's get into that one now. This is the acoustic version of Follow Fashion featuring Ed Sheeran.
Ever since XO slow down, police and rude boy them in a showdown. When we search round the compound now, finally XO come around. Ever since XO slow down, police and rude boy them in a showdown. When we search round the compound now. I'm from a place where people stop and stare, carry small dogs and make what they wear. Cameras flashing, champagne splashing, money dashing. This is the life we lead, so come and follow fashion. Follow fashion, follow fashion. This is the life we lead, so come and follow fashion. Follow fashion, follow fashion. This is the life we lead, so come and follow fashion.
There we have the acoustic version of Follow Fashion. Love that track. Both of those, the acoustic and the original, we've been playing hard on the show. Which one do you prefer? Are you a big fan of that Sheeran input there?
I like the intro on the acoustic one, and that was just him messing around.
Yeah.
If I'm mellowing out acoustic, jumping up and down like a madman, which is 90% of the time, original. So
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And I know you do a bit of personal training on the side because I've been seeing that you've been getting stushy and Ed Sheeran to look trim. Should we expect Ed to look a bit buff? When he's on tour.
Yeah, bro, man. I made Ed lose a lot of weight and made him sexy. And I battered the girl stushy. I mean, I got other couple people on the pipeline as well. But that's what I do on paper. But before music and so around the same kind of time, I was a personal trainer and a nutritionist.
And you're working on a new EP because you're telling us about the new track Quag. Tell us all about what's coming up.
Yeah, Quag's second. That's the second track. You'd have to hear it, right?
Is it special?
It's very special.
You're going to be performing that for us later on. Yeah. And kind of, where can people see you performing live? Because I know you're doing the Camden Crawl in May, aren't you?
Yeah.
Have you got any tour plans or any venue plans before then?
I have to check the list, off the top of my head, bro. Like, there's a few. I'm doing something in Bournemouth on the 25th at the old fire station. That's the 25th of February. And tonight, well, obviously it's not tonight, but other than that, there's other bookings. I have to check their website, and then they'll all be up on there.
And people can go onto the website and check out where you're going to be.
XStream.com.
Fantastic. And tell us about the new EP. What can we expect on that?
I'm looking to blow up the club, man. It's called Unwrap the Club. It's like I've got an EP called Unwrap the Future, and then there's another one called Unwrap Your Girl. So there's Unwrap the Club, then Unwrap the Future, then Unwrap Your Girl. Those three, but the first one is Unwrap the Club.
Fantastic.
It's just club
Well,
bangers.
it's been a pleasure having you on the show. I know you got to go downstairs and do a little live lounge for us, perform Follow Fashion and Quag the Second, which I'm personally looking forward to because I haven't heard this track yet. But we like a few games on Extreme East.
Yeah.
So I've got a little game for you.
Let's go, bro.
I've caught you off guard, but basically I'm going to ask you going to throw a few names at you.
Yep.
And a few things at you. All you've got to say is fashion follower or trendsetter. It's as simple as that. So if I say XO Man, you'll say
amazing.
Apart from that, trendsetter.
Trendsetter.
Yeah, trendsetter. So I've got a couple of names and a couple of things for you. So just be honest.
Yeah.
Because I've been honest this morning.
Yeah, you have been honest this morning.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll kick off. Tiny Temper, trendsetter or fashion follower?
Trendsetter.
Nicki Minaj, trendsetter?
Weird.
Or
trendsetter.
Simon Cowell.
Trendsetter, man. I like Simon, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. Simon's flat. Simon's got a lot of young girls screaming at him, man. I like Simon, man.
Is that where you get your inspiration?
No. Quagmire. I get my inspiration from B, but Simon Cowell, trendsetter. I like Simon.
And finally, men that wear Ugg boots.
Oh, that's a fail, man, in all aspects, man. All those onesie things as well. That's a mess as well.
Are they messy?
Yeah, no.
Are they a fashion no-no in your...
Yeah, 100%. You'll never catch me in one unless it's for charity or something.
You see, you say that now, people are actually going to get you on that, trust me.
Yeah, for charity, I'd run around in most, bro. But not on my own accord.
Fantastic. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, XO, and thanks to Jaden for coming through as well. You've been a star. So you got to go downstairs, perform for us, and we'll be hearing that later on in the show.
Yep.
Respect to XO, man. You're listening to Extreme East, playing you the best in new music.